Hi, I'm Kristen Vandenbrink, the owner of Beautiful Me Hair Studio, and I'm going to show you how to shampoo your synthetic wig. This wig is a client of mine, and she's been wearing it for about 30 days straight now, and you can see it's just kind of starting to look like she needs a refresh here. I always say, you know when your wig needs to be shampooed because the hair kind of all starts clumping together and just isn't flowing as nicely as it was when you first got it. You do not need to shampoo these wigs as often as you think you do. Like I said, she's been wearing this for a month every day, and it's getting to that point that she needs to. So the less you mess with your wigs, the nicer they will stay. So don't shampoo them just because you're thinking it's been a week and you need to. First thing you are going to do, always brush your wigs with a metal bristle brush, or you can use a large tooth pick or comb. So first thing you want to do is just get all the tangles out. The long hair wigs, I would say you have to shampoo more than the short hair. The long hair fibers break down just because of the friction of them rubbing on your clothing, and they tend to mat up right here in this nape area. If your wig is real snarly, you can spray it first with a smooth detangler or leave-in conditioner to just kind of like break up those tangles. Just you want to have it prepped well before you start the shampoo process. For shampooing, I use this Renew system, and this travel kit I sell for $30 at the salon, or you can buy this larger shampoo for $18.50. However, I really just recommend getting this travel kit because you're not gonna, unless you're wearing your wigs full time and plan on wearing them for a long time, the amount of times you're gonna shampoo to get through your cancer journey, this little guy will be sufficient enough. You don't use very much in the process. You always want to use cold water. You can fill your sink up, or you can get like a little tote and fill that up with cool water. And you're just going to start by submerging it, just getting it wet. These fibers are lined with silicone, and as the silicone breaks down, that's when it starts to look a little rough and kind of get matted up. When you get this hair wet, it's going to feel awful. It's going to feel like straw. It's crispy and crunchy. That's totally normal. I guarantee you it will be soft by the time we're done. Take your shampoo. Also, I like to hold it with my thumb where the part is, just to keep the part in location, in place. And you're just going to put maybe a quarter size of the shampoo. You're going to take it and you're just going to squeeze it throughout. You want to be gentle with these wigs. Do a little more to get through the rest of the hair. The other thing you can do is wash your hair gripper at the same time. And I just wash the hair gripper with shampoo and let it air dry. Flip it inside out. And then you can just kind of get in there with the cap, just squeezing that shampoo through. Now, if you have makeup that's built up on your lace, you can use the shampoo to get it off, and you can just kind of dab at it just with your finger. She doesn't have any makeup on the lace, but or you can use makeup remover and just lightly dab it on there to get the lace clean. Everything with your wigs is always just gentle and light. Okay. Should have done that. And now we're going to rinse, and you can choose to either fill your sink back up with cold water to rinse, or if you have a little nozzle, a spray head, you can use that too. You just want the stream to be very light. Turn it back in, holding my thumb in place and just very gently resting the frontal, lace frontal part on your hand. Always using cold water. Squeeze out the excess. So once you get it shampooed and squeeze out all the moisture, we're going to give it basically a silicone bath. The silicone mix with bamboo you can get off of Amazon, and we are going to apply this very generously. Basically, we are reapplying silicone to the ends. So you're just going to run it. You want to stay away from the cap because it's hand tied and you don't want to loosen those knots. So I just kind of like spread it across like that. Don't work it in too much. And on the sides. And then the nape that gets matted up real easily, just really lather that silicone in there. Take your big comb pick and just work it through. You do not want to be rough at all. You just want to work that silicone through all the different hair strands. Really glob it on there. One thing you can also purchase off of Amazon is this Simply Stylin' Silk Pure Silicone Serum. I'll put this on maybe like halfway. If it's starting to matte up a little bit, I'll spray the silicone in there just to kind of recoat those fibers and just get a little more wear. So at this point, you can roll up in a towel or you can put it in a Ziploc baggie and let that silicone sit on there I usually let it sit for a couple hours. There's different opinions out there. Some people say 10 minutes, some people say overnight. But I found good results with a couple hours. Just let that really penetrate. So I'm going to set this aside. Once you're done with letting it sit, you just rinse it out. You rinse it out and you let it, or you squeeze as much of the moisture out as you can. Then you take this silicone mix leave-in, and this you do not need to use a ton of. I think I use maybe $half size, and just really kind of work it into the hair. Again, using your wide tooth comb, picking it all the way through, work it into the hair, and then you let the wig air dry. I'm going to let her sit with the silicone mixture in place. I'm going to wrap it up in this. But I have my wig to show you. So I just shampooed this one, and you can see how freely the hair moves now. And it's soft. That's the best part, is it's soft. So this one, I did the silicone mix on it for a couple hours, rinsed it, put this leave-in in it, and then I like my wigs to have a lot of volume, so I actually turn it upside down and shake it out, and then I hang it on a bathroom hook upside down like that. You could also get like one of those 3M hooks, or sometimes I'll hang it over in my bathroom on one of the handles. And then that allows you to have a little more volume. If your wig has curl in it, the curl will come back. When it's wet and drying, I take my finger and I take the hair and I just kind of twist it around to kind of help it form that curl, and then I scrunch it up. And then every time I come in the bathroom, I just kind of give it a little scrunch. And then it air dries. But you can see it's flowing. And this wig will do that too tomorrow once it's all the way dry. That's how you wash your synthetic wig. You can also get this collapsible wig stand, and this is nice because it allows just the air to really get through there, and you just prop it up on this. If you have a lace front like this, you want to make sure that lace is laying flat and not rolled under. And then you can just let it dry like that overnight. If you don't have a collapsible wig stand, you can also take a bath towel and roll it up. And prop your wig on there to dry.